Thanks, ladies. Tonight we take a look at a couple of sports teams not shy of the water and how Iowa wrestling head coach Tom Brantz was involved in the 2014 World Wrestling Championship. For Daily Iowan TV Sports, I'm Zach Mackey.
And I'm Taylor Mathis. With the University of Iowa women's swim team preparing to improve from last year, one sophomore seems to be stepping up to the challenge. I dove in to catch a glimpse of this world-class swimmer. Take a look. Making a big splash going into her sophomore year, University of Iowa swimmer Emma Sogstad has earned a spot among the top 50 swimmers in the world. After competing in the 2014 Summer Nationals, Sogstad was classified as 44th worldwide in the 50-meter breaststroke competition, a position she never imagined possible.
I never thought it was possible. I mean, I dreamt of it, and I was like, maybe if I work hard, I can get there. But I just kept on pursuing my dreams, and they came true.
After placing 19th in the 50-meter breaststroke at the Phillips 66 National Championship, Sogstad was launched into prestige as a world-class swimmer. Although Sogstad isn't sure what being a world-class swimmer entails, she is ready to concentrate on big dreams for this season.
My main goal is to make NCAAs at the end of the season, but also to just be competitive all the way throughout in every race.
With early success last year as a Hawkeye, setting the new school record for the 100-meter breaststroke, head coach Mark Long is not shocked by Sogstad's new title.
She's determined, she's a great racer, and she was a multi-sport athlete coming out of high school, so I think it gave her a competitive edge. I mean, she's been in other sports, but she just flat out wants to win.
Sogstad and the Hawkeyes opened their 2014-2015 season here at Iowa, hosting Michigan and Nebraska on October 3rd.
And another Hawkeye sport not fully into their season yet, but making a name worldwide is the Iowa wrestling team. Recently, head coach Tom Brantz was in Uzbekistan helping coach the 2014 U.S. World Men's Freestyle team.
This was a special experience for Brantz as he was able to coach two former Hawkeye wrestlers, Brent Metcalf and Tony Ramos. Although both wrestlers were eliminated early in the competition, Brantz commented on being able to coach these decorated athletes again.
The advantage for us is when you put guys on the world team, for the volunteer coaches like myself, when you're putting your own guys on the world team, that's where it's great. If you didn't have a guy on a world team, you didn't have a vested interest, it wouldn't be a whole lot of fun.
One club sport making a splash here at Iowa that will have you cruising down lakes, hitting jumps at 30 miles per hour, and doing tricks for points is the Water Ski and Wakeboarding Club.
Our very own Taylor Brooks is standing by with the story on what it takes to be part of this particular club. Taylor?
Thanks, guys. When finding your place on this big campus might seem tough, it's really not. While Iowa provides hundreds of opportunities to get involved, there's one specific club on campus that will have you catching waves, doing 180s in no time, and guiding you to enjoy sunrise practices. The Water Ski and Wakeboard Club here at Iowa allows you to do just that. Check it out.
You just gotta want it. All you have to do is really show up and put in your best effort, and eventually you'll get up if you've never gotten up, and you'll drop a ski if you've never slalomed, and you'll get the buoys if you really work at it.
Slalom is the fastest event, I'd say. There's 6 buoys, and you have to get through the entry gates and get around the 6 buoys and then out the entry gates. Speeds increase, and then once you speed, then the rope shortens. So there's that. And then a trick is you have 20 seconds to do as many tricks as you can on the ski. It's about this big. Last one is jump, where you hit a 5-foot ramp and you just go for distance. So I do all 3 of those. It's hard to say which one's my favorite. Jump is definitely the most terrifying, but it can be the most rewarding.
Slalom is really hard for me, but it's just really fun when you can do it really successfully, or even the slightest improvement just feels so good. It is definitely it takes a toll on your body a little bit. If you're not out skiing every day, you will probably feel it the next day.
In the fall, it's usually pretty decently warm for the first couple, and then the nights are still kind of colder. Top 9 teams of that to go to regionals, and then from regionals, we have the possibility to send 9 teams to nationals. 6 teams are guaranteed. There's 3 wildcard spots. So that's fall's our really competitive season, and in the spring, we have 1 or 2 tournaments depending on the weather, and those are just fun tournaments where everyone like get back together and ski tournament again. See everyone.
Skiing, we like to say that it's just like a fun, non-competitive sometimes, but sometimes it really is competitive. And like when it boils down to it, we really do care about making regionals. So like if you do bad in one event like slalom, you just kind of have to forget about it and move right on to trick, because when it boils down to it, it's completely different fundamentals anyways. So there's no way it should affect your other events.
The team travels to Wilmington, Illinois this weekend to compete against 24 teams. So if you think you've got what it takes to be on the water ski and wakeboard team here at Iowa, I think you have found your place. Taylor, Zach, back to you guys.
Unfortunately, we are out of time for today, but before we toss it back to the news desk, be sure to tune into Thursday's pregame show.
We'll have all your pregame needs for Iowa football's first game on the road against Pittsburgh.
Hannah, Greta, back to you at the desk.